It's Diablo.
Maybe Nintendo knocked me off the air because I was like talking about their products. Nintendo, I thought we were tight like that. Come on.
Question. Have face recognition on your phone?
Yeah.
I think that okay, you put your phone up and then there was oh, wait a minute. No. I was going to say it changed because there was facial recognition, but no, you were loading up the game.
Yeah, I had the game
I
open.
thought it was looking at your computer and then it recognized your face from the computer and I was like, that's crazy. It's not what happens.
Yeah, my computer and my phone don't even speak the same language, and they're not made by the same people. My phone was made by Apple, and my computer was made by me. And I barely even eat apples.
But my facial recognition doesn't work very well. Maybe I need to redo it.
Mine works. Mine works most of the time, actually. That's weird.
I'm consistently, it's consistently like, you know, telling me to put my code in, like consistently. Several times a day I'm putting my code in. And Bear Kitty, my face doesn't work very well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's my glasses, angles, and like if it's too close, gotta put it over here. Yeah, I really enjoyed having the thumbprint instead. The reason they got rid of the thumbprint thing is so they can have the no bezels or better screen, and you get a lot of some places will have the thumbprint on the back instead. Like I've got a Google Pixel phone that does that I have for work for testing, but you can't do that because backs of these phones need to be good for. That's why. But I vastly prefer the thumbprint because the thumbprint worked every single time without fail. And I'm constantly cursing at my phone now. I can't figure it out. Also, I need to Google this. For some reason, I'm accidentally turning on the flashlight a lot. I don't get that.
It might be the button on the front. Right
there
here
is a button on the front.
It looks like a flashlight, and you don't just tap it lightly. You have to like press it hard.
Maybe I'm just. Oh my god.
You feel it click?
Oh my god. Yes.
I just found out about that.
I couldn't figure out how to turn it off, but now that I know how to turn it on,
yeah,
that makes sense to me. Barf, that's what it is. I could have sworn it was like a side button.
I mean, what do you need Navox for? I got all the tech support right here.
Navox has helped me so many times. Words are getting harder for Sal. I have the Pixel 3. The fingerprint thing on the back is awesome. Yeah, that's what I have too. I mean, it's not hooked up as a phone. But I have an app at work that I need to test on Android and iOS. And I quite like the print thing. But you can't have that and wireless charging, which I now have. I bought a wireless charger from Amazon for cheap.
What do you suggest after players finish the Lost Mines of Phandelver? It would put them roughly level 4 to 5.
Looking for something that's going to last a few months?
Yeah, probably.
I cannot recommend more this book that I have called The Yawning Portal.
The Yawning Portal.
Yeah, let me just a sec. Jeez. I moved some stuff. It's called Tales from the Yawning Portal. And it has 10 dungeons in it. I think it's 10. Starts off with one. Okay, so what it does is it's only dungeons in here, and there's several dungeons, a bunch of dungeons, and you can what it is they're all classic dungeons from different versions of D&D.
Oh.
Yeah, it retooled for 5e. Retooled for 5e. So there are dungeons from like 8 or 10, something like that. But so the idea is that there's a bar called the Yawning Portal, which is canon anyway. And that's a pretty interesting story in and of itself, the Yawning Portal. And if you actually get this, I want to talk to you about it because it's fun and good. But you know who else does has used this book is one Mr. Eshelon. So he can talk about it too. So the idea is there's like a pub called the Yawning Portal that's got like a well kind of that people go into, and that you get these different dungeons, and you get dungeons from you know, from the first like versions of D&D. I'm trying to look for this, like what table of contents. Come on, I just want a list, dude. I don't want to. Sunless Citadel is the one I just did, but I would say that was more for level 2. But maybe you've heard of Tomb of Horrors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's in here. Oh, I guess there's 8. Okay. So there's different ones from different versions. Written by Tomb of Horrors, designed by Gary Gygax. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
it's an old school
that
one.
One's probably going to be pretty freaking hard, you know?
Maybe.
And there's one from 1979, one from 1980, 81, 2000, 2014. So this gives you a lot of this is a lot of content. This book, it really is.
Sweet.
And I'll tell you, if I could go back in time to when I first started D&D, I really wish that I had just gone with the D&D, done like the app and bought things with PDFs, because you still have to buy the stuff. A book, how 90s, exactly, Bear Kitty. But yeah, Tomb of Horrors. Okay, the thing is, you can't control F a book. So I actually want I actually want this as a PDF, but that is just me, because I am hyper like, I want things in the cloud. I don't want physical things. You know, so whenever as a DM, I'll end up with 4 books open, you know, stacked on each other. You know?
That's why I'm trying to redo all of my. That's why I'm trying to redo all of my physical stuff. Like, I'm literally rewriting all of it to fit it in smaller books.
That is okay. So I've got the Monsters Manual, got the D&D handbook. Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's time consuming.
I realized how into it I was going to get, I would have started D&D Beyond and done all PDFs. They're not actually PDFs, all of them, because you can search through them. I don't know, but there's
I will look at it. That's exciting. I also saw your tweet about the bed that turned into a dragon. Were there sheep involved in that campaign?
No, but
there weren't.
I was very impressed with this DM. This is the first time this guy Adam had ever DM'd before, and he's been chomping at the bit to DM. Like really, really, because he's like so into the rules. And he's got a he's got kids. So I had done all this like painting of figurines and stuff like that. He's like Summer, you really like set the standard high, you know. What am I gonna do? And he was using like all of his kids' toys as like the monsters and stuff.
Yeah,
it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And I don't even, some kind of like wood block or something that was a bed that he had like origami paper because he does origami with his kids and stuff, you know. And he had paper that looked like the kind of design of like a bed sheet, you know, of a quilt. And then he made like a crane, except on the bottom it was taped onto it was a dragon. It was the best. Like, to me, that's so creative when you.
I
that's so good.
I found a one shot that featured a very similar encounter to that, and I was like, "Oh wow, they must have been playing that. They must have been playing that thing I found." It was a completely, totally different encounter. How about that?
Well, this was a one shot that he found online,
and there weren't any sheep involved.
There might have been, but no.
Okay, then he rewrote it, or it's a different encounter, or he.
Oh no! God no! Of course there was a sheep involved. The main character was a sheep.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Then yeah,
that.
I know what he was playing. I want to play that one.
The main character was a sheep.
I read through that one. It seems exciting. I want to try to make that into. I want to use that one as a. You've never ever played D&D before. Here's a bunch of character sheets. Pick one. We're gonna play for like an hour, and I want to boil down that game to like an hour and a half worth of playtime. Put like one encounter at the end, and like explore like. This is the very basic, let's have an interaction with a character, and now let's explore a place, and now let's have a fight. All right, we're done. Like, I want to have like
a bunch of... totally do that with that.
Yeah, and I wanted to have just like, yeah, do you guys want to play? Let me grab my dice, my dice and my books. I tried to say dice and books at the same time. And then have like, here's a barbarian, here's a fighter, here's a wizard, here's a bard. Like, pick whatever one you want to play. Now, and how many people we got? All right, 5 people. All right, let's go. Let's play. And just.
Yeah, this one that would work. I think, but you would need to boil it down.
I would cut out a lot of it.
Our DM thought he boiled it down, and you got to boil it out. You got to boil it. Yeah, so there's like basically 2 scenes, like 2 like, yeah, the marketplace and like the wizard's tower or something, or home, whatever. But I'm I just thought that was fun, and what he did with the head and the
figures and the paper and everything.
You should totally steal that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just used like origami paper. He just used origami paper and made a crane on it. Did we cut that out on purpose, Bear Kitty? Just so you know, that was a decision made. I'm so glad you're my group's awesome. But after DMing for so long, I'm kind of over it.
Well, that's why she and I have been going to, there's a game store in town that does Adventures League. So I get a chance to sit on that side of the screen once in a while, which is nice.
Yeah. So we're supposed to get together tonight. Not tonight, but Friday. But I have friends in town. Too. Oh, this guy's like, I've been preparing adventure bigger than a one shot. I can't wait. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm so burned out because as a DM, you can plan as much as you want, but it will never go your way. Never go the way you think it's going to go.
No, I know it won't. No, I hit that button, buddy.
No. No, that wasn't me, but I would have made the same decision. Derail the game just for giggles. That CTRraids, you are correct. There are people in every group that will do exactly that. And of course, you've always got your munchkins. Munchkin?
There are people who will do it on purpose. There are people who will do it accidentally. Both times, you're like, okay, we got to figure out what to do next.
Right. I have to farm the Bumble's pet now. Tellenroyd, you can purchase a bee pet from the Storm Song vendor, the one for the emissary quests. It costs it costs 250 like pet tokens. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you go, oh, but I only have like 170 pet tokens, I suggest you go out and do some quests and try to get more pet tokens because it's still easier than doing the Bumble's quest line. Also, I believe that hat will work for bee pets that you just win. Because there are bees around that you can just fight and win, but that won't be good for the bee mount. Just having a pet. Have that one. Oh, Bumbles will have her hubby. Oh, that's so cute. Cool. Cool. I'm going to skip Bumbles because that's a 7-day quest line that I just can't be asked to do. I have a game store within walking distance from me.
Nice. This one's not within walking distance, but it's pretty close.
In fact, this t-shirt is from them because we did a big scavenger hunt with them about a year and a half ago.
Nice.
And my team got best team spirit. Outstanding team spirit. We won a bunch of stuff. And that says something because there were like 70 teams. There was a lot of teams. In fact, it was so overwhelming, and I think it was too overwhelming, and that's why they didn't do it this year. It's a hardware store. Frog Sprout. So Barry the Bee. This is the second time this has been brought up. Who sent you that?
Nobody.
Or did you just you just took a yeah. That was me going, I did not figure out. That's the best. That's the best. Okay, so Barry the Bee is the main character in the Bee movie. Is it Bee's Life? Or something like that? And Jerry Seinfeld was A Bee's Life.
It was called Bee Movie. It was literally just called Bee Movie.
Plan B from outer space. But yeah, so Barry the Bee was his name. And so Barry the Beekeeper is an homage to that character in A Bee's Life. I will say that there's everything here. I've got 2 movie theaters within walking distance, and everything's good. I wish he had a Cockney accent rather than the Cornish one, so I could pretend it's me. Oh, of course. What, Frog Sprout, you have a Cockney accent? I guess if you're not rhyming, I don't know if it's Cockney. But Frog Sprout, you don't sound anything like a Gilnean. Or Dick Van Dyke. I just said two of the most racist, Cockney. Dick Van Dyke is famously has a terrible, terrible accent.
Yeah, but he's delightful.
The person that plays not his counterpart, but like his replacement, kind of, Lin Manuel Miranda. Anyway, my 9-year-old niece has the biggest crush on Lin Manuel Miranda. So he's the guy that does Hamilton. You've heard that there's a.
I judge from your lip reading that what you asked was about Hamilton. I haven't seen it.
What, you can't hear me?
You're cutting in and out weirdly.
It's because my
you don't have that microphone discipline like as though we were live.
Right. That's totally true. So there's a super popular musical called Hamilton.
Yes.
Okay. So the guy that wrote that and starred in it doesn't anymore star in, but Lin Manuel Miranda. He played the chimney sweep kind of guy. His job was to do Kindy's dad's work, actually, to light the lamps in the second Mary Poppins movie. Anyway, he's in there, and my niece has a huge crush on him because he's smart, he's funny, and he sings good. So, she's never seen Hamilton, but she's got the whole Hamilton soundtrack memorized because she's gonna marry Lin Manuel Miranda someday, and she keeps counting like the years. Like, wait a minute, how old is he? So he's too old for me. Okay, so I'm 9 and he's like whatever. And then so when I'm 15, how old will he be? Like, you're still too old. When I'm 18, how old will he be? Still too old. Okay, when I'm 25, still too old.
He's still too old.
Like, honey, no, he's married. All right, 9-year-old. All right.
It's good to have goals.
He's smart, he's funny, and he sings good. What else do you need? By singing, she means rapping. Which, yeah, cool. What else do you need? To be a kid again. Yes, she's been boy crazy since she's 4. Like, in just the weird way. She's obsessed with, like, kissing on television. Like, ooh, they're kissing. Ooh. Oof. Hey. Anyway, Mr. Barf, I assume the recording has been made.
Oh, yeah, the file's in the folder.
Oh, it's already there.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the... So I got friends coming over, and they're going to stay in my roommate's room. Literally, My roommate has been here 2 nights since I moved in, since February.
At what point does it just become your place?
I mean, she owns the place. She pays a mortgage. So, like, it's my place, but, like, I don't even have a lease. So, but I am. My friends are coming, and I just booked someone to come clean my home for $150.
Nice.
Because, yeah, I mean, my back surgery, awesome, everything's great, but once I start like sweeping and mopping, I hurt. So my floors have suffered because of it. So, and it's all hardwood floors. So
Are
I
you
need
still
someone to
limited on like what you can lift and all that, or have they cleared you for the rigorous exercises?
I'm not limited. I'm not limited, but the answer is I'm cleared. But if I do like lower back stuff, it does. I get super sore super quick. No, everything uses your lower back.
Yes.
Okay, but
I found that out the day I threw up my back.
Yes.
You know what uses your lower back? Breathing.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Come to think of it.
Guess what I did carefully for a while.
Dude. Yes. So like I am more than good in general. Really, really. But I when it comes to like things that actually like use your lower back, mopping is really hard. So I've hired someone to come do it.
Perfect.
So like, oh yeah, my friends are coming. I'll just drop $150 so my friends could come. If they knew I was doing that, they would die. You know, they wouldn't want me to do it, obviously. You know, but I'm like, you know, it's been a few months since these hardwood floors have seen a mop.
Yeah, it's not for them. Time. It's for you. It just happened to coincide.
And plus, they're bringing a toddler with them.
Make the toddler do it. Save the money. I was told that that's what children are for.
They got to be at least 4 years old before you can really put them to work.
I think this is the opportune time to test that theory. I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you get to the whole people are coming over soon thing. I probably should be getting to bed. It's getting to be my bedtime.
It is my bedtime. I might see if I can't get to that Dropbox situation. Let's see. So is this in Barf's box?
No, Barf's box is just the assets for the overlay and the whatnot. It's in the show files folder or something like that.
Episode MP3. So I'm downloading it now.
Cool.
Why is my mom texting me at 11:30 at night? Please tell me no one's dead.
Probably to find out if you've been cleaning your apartment.
Sends me a photo of a very cute teenager and says, "This is Abby." She has the nose of, she looks like my this must be my brother's illegitimate child that he didn't know about until years after she was born. And now she's a teenager. I just said live on the air.
There's nobody here. It's just you and me.
Mm-hmm. She's beautiful. It was one of those things that he didn't find out until way later. And that's, he would love to have found out earlier. Yeah, no, she looks way too much like my brother. That's gotta be. Anyway, so everyone knows. I don't know why I said that out loud. Anyway, I'll see if I can get this up ASAP. Cool. Hey, Barf, you're awesome. Thanks for dealing. I know I didn't have the cellos done. Oh, I should have.
Sorry, I don't read them anyway.
But it affects the anyway, I'll stop. Okay. Thank you for being here, chat room. We had a lot of fun. The chat room was lit tonight. My friend, I'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Looking forward to it.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.